Welcome back to The Blend. For those in your golden years, you have a good idea about who you are and how you want to be treated, how you'd like things to be done. Well, our next guest can serve as the referee you need to call those balls and strikes. Here with more on their elder law and estate planning services is attorney Rob Katz. It's great having you, sir.
Good morning. Good to be here.
You're an elder law attorney.
Yes.
Attorney, what does that encompass really?
Well, an elder law attorney is an attorney that focuses and provides services in those areas that are particularly important to senior citizens. Generally, we are an estate planning attorney where we do wills, trusts, powers of attorney, but where an estate planning attorney focuses on what happens to somebody's property after they're gone. An elder law attorney, such as myself, deals with what the living needs of their clients. For example, we deal with long-term care planning, special needs planning for somebody with disabilities. As an accredited Veterans Administration attorney, I help veterans apply for and obtain Veterans Administration benefits. I should note that the Veterans Administration just today are providing new rules for pensions and aid and attendance. So your viewers who are veterans should probably talk to somebody about how that may affect them when they go into effect October 30th.
Absolutely, and you know about that stuff.
I do,
This
yes.
is why he's in business. So long-term care planning, I mean, a lot of people, when we see long-term care, we think nursing home. Nursing home, the costs can be ridiculously astronomical. How can you plan and prepare for the possibility of that being needed?
Well, that's what an elder law attorney does.
Yeah.
What we do is long-term care planning and assisted living planning. And now, we all like to think that we're not, or our loved ones are not going to need that kind of assistance.
Of course.
But if you do need it, it's not a choice, and there's no substitute for 24-hour nursing care or skilled nursing facilities. In Nevada, the average stay at a nursing home facility is 2.5 years. Twice that if it's from a mental disease or deficiency. The average cost is over $7,000 a month.
Wow.
Yes. So what I do is I try to find alternatives to nursing home care. But if nursing home care or extended care is what is necessary, I help alleviate the burden of placing a loved one in a facility.
Absolutely, and try to figure out how to be able to finagle the numbers there. Well, you also you can help people with certain legal documents that they should be having. Is there certain ones that every senior should always have on hand? Well,
there are certain documents. 4 documents that I think every senior citizen needs, and I call them the 4 corners of your security blanket, because we all deserve to sleep well at night.
That's true.
That is a financial power of attorney, a healthcare power of attorney, a living will or an advanced healthcare directive, and a trust. Now together, all of these documents assist my clients in saving money by staying out of court. Because I can draft these documents for the living needs of my clients. You can't get that type of specificity off a document that you get off of the internet.
Well, and a lot of people, they try to Google their way out of trouble and Googling themselves into trouble.
Correct.
No one likes thinking about, that we're all fallible, really. And no one likes thinking, oh, let me prepare everything for when I'm not here, because then they remind themselves, wait, I'm not going to be here forever.
Right.
But getting it done can be the biggest gift to your family and to you, frankly, because the peace of mind knowing that your nieces, your nephews, your sons and daughters, they're not going to be, heaven forbid, fighting over what's left when you pass.
And that's the idea, definitely. And one other way that I can assist with that is in long-term care planning. For example, my colleague talks about 3 different pots of money to pay for this, or 3 different ways to pay for long-term care. The first is private money, meaning you pay for it, it comes out of your own pocket. And as we talked about, those costs can escalate quickly.
If you have that much money, by the way, good for you, and I could use some. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The second area is long-term health insurance, but not everybody is fortunate enough to have long-term health care insurance. The third is government benefits, government programs, Medicare, Medicaid. But what a lot of people don't understand is Medicare does not cover nursing home care.
Wow.
What it will cover is only 100 days of rehabilitation after an overnight hospital stay.
Wow.
Now, if you want to qualify for Medicaid, there are income and asset limitations, but there are legal and ethical ways to protect your assets and still qualify for Medicaid. And that's one aspect of my practice. I assist people with planning for these circumstances by protecting their life savings from such catastrophic costs.
And this is why we need you in our lives.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you've seen it time and time again.
Yes, it is.
Rob, it's great having you.
Thank you
so
Very
much.
good to be here. Appreciate it.
Hey, listen, the law offices of Rob B. Katz and Associates, Robert B. Katz and Associates, they're located on West Sahara, right across from Palace Station. Their special offer is right there as well. They're offering half-off consultations, correct?
Correct, for the rest of September.
There we go. And the law offices of Robert B. Katz. They're a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend, and they're also located right across the street from Palace Station, right there on West Sahara.